What's up, basketball fans? We're bringing you one of the most thrilling finishes you'll see all season. The Los Angeles Lakers traveled north to Toronto and walked away with an incredible 123-120 victory, courtesy of a last-second three-pointer. But this game was about so much more than just the final shot. Let's break down this instant classic. Picture this: 23 seconds remaining, game tied at 120. Toronto had just missed a crucial layup attempt on their end. The Lakers bring the ball up court, clock winding down. LeBron James found himself with the basketball in the closing seconds. Now he needed just 2 more points to keep alive his remarkable streak of scoring at least 10 points in consecutive games. But instead of taking a contested shot for himself, the King made the selfless play. As the clock hit 0, Rui Hachimura drained a 24-foot three-pointer from the corner. Lakers win. The shot had to be reviewed by officials to confirm he released it in time, but the call stood. Bedlam in Toronto, but the wrong kind for the home crowd. This was Hachimura's only successful field goal of the entire fourth quarter, but talk about making it count when it matters most. The historic assist meant James finished with just 8 points, ending his incredible run of 1,297 straight regular season games with double-digit scoring. What a bittersweet moment. His streak ends, but his team wins because he made the winning play. Austin Reaves dominated. While Hachimura delivered the knockout punch, this game belonged to Austin Reaves from start to finish. The Lakers were significantly shorthanded, missing their superstar point guard due to personal matters, along with another key rotation player dealing with lower back issues. Someone needed to step up, and Reaves absolutely exploded. He poured in a remarkable 44 points, including 22 in the third quarter alone. Let me repeat that: 22 points in a single 12-minute period. That's more than any Toronto player scored in the entire game except for one. Reaves wasn't just a scorer either. He distributed the basketball beautifully, finishing with 10 assists. His efficiency was off the charts. He converted 13 of 15 free throw attempts and connected on 5 of 11 tries from beyond the arc. During the fourth quarter, Reaves took a hard shot to his face, but stayed in the game, showing incredible toughness when his team needed him most. He was hitting circus shots, drawing fouls, creating for teammates. It was a complete offensive masterclass. The Lakers came out aggressive from the opening tip. Reaves and DeAndre Ayton combined for 10 quick points to establish an early lead. Los Angeles pushed their advantage into double digits during the opening quarter, taking a 31-26 lead into the second. The Lakers bench was phenomenal in the first half, contributing 27 points. Jake LaRavia provided an immediate spark when he checked in, knocking down a three-pointer right away. Rookie Adu Thiero also made his presence felt despite limited minutes, recording a three-point play along with a rebound, assist, and steal in just 10 minutes of action. Toronto battled back in the second quarter. A flagrant one foul by Lakers guard Dave Vincent allowed the Raptors to briefly take their first lead. However, that advantage was short-lived, as Los Angeles responded with a 10-0 scoring burst late in the half to take a 9-point cushion into the locker room. Ball security was excellent for the Lakers in the first half, with just 5 turnovers, allowing them to maintain offensive rhythm and control. The third quarter turned into the Austin Reaves show. He was absolutely unconscious, pouring in those 22 points we mentioned earlier. He was scoring from everywhere: off the dribble, catch and shoot, drives to the basket, you name it. But give credit to Toronto for not folding. The Raptors actually won the third quarter 40-33, erasing a 13-point deficit despite Reaves' incredible performance. They tightened up their defense and took better care of the ball after committing 9 turnovers in the opening half. Scottie Barnes led the charge for Toronto, doing a bit of everything. Forward Brandon Ingram also contributed heavily on the offensive end. The Lakers still held a 198 advantage heading into the final frame, but this game was far from decided. The fourth quarter was an absolute dogfight. When Reaves went to the bench for a breather, the Lakers' offense sputtered. LeBron James, Hachimura, and Vincent all struggled to generate points, allowing Toronto to pull even. Scottie Barnes finished with 23 points for Toronto, while Ingram added 20. 7 different Raptors players reached double digits in scoring. It was truly a balanced team effort. Jacoby Walter had a season-best performance with 17 points, while Emmanuel Quickley and Sandro Mamukelashvili each chipped in with 13. When Reaves returned, he continued his stellar play, though he was clearly battling through some pain from that facial contact. The teams traded baskets down the stretch. James tied the game with a layup inside the final minute. but Ingram answered right back for Toronto. That set up the dramatic final possession we discussed earlier, with Hachimura playing hero. Beyond Reeves' 44-point eruption, several other Lakers made important contributions. DeAndre Ayton was solid with 17 points and 8 rebounds. LaRavia provided 14 off the bench, while both Hachimura and Nick Smith Jr. each added 12 apiece. For LeBron, this was one of his toughest shooting nights of the season. He went just 4 for 17 from the field, missing all 5 of his three-point attempts. He didn't even get to the free throw line. However, his 11 assists were crucial, including the most important one of the night. The Lakers improved to an impressive 9-2 on the road with this victory, winning 8 of their last 9 games overall. They bounced back perfectly after a disappointing home loss earlier in the week. Toronto came in riding high, having won 10 of their previous 12 contests. They've been one of the season's biggest surprises after winning just 30 games total last year. This was a quality opponent, which makes the Lakers' comeback victory even more impressive. What a finish! Sometimes basketball gives you those unforgettable moments, and Rui Hachimura delivered one for the ages. LeBron's scoring streak may have ended at 1,297 games, but his willingness to make the right play showcased why he's still one of the game's greats. The Lakers now face a quick turnaround, visiting Boston for an early tip-off, while Toronto hosts Charlotte. Both teams have shown they can compete with anyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.